JCTRUTHER. Disclaimer: I'm no expert, professional. I'm not saying if this is true or false, fact or fiction. This is commentary. This is my opinion. This is what I think. This is what I like. This is what I do. This is what works for me. Do your own research.
JCTRUTHER. Microgreens. Show you how to grow some microgreens at home, in your apartment or your room, wherever. These are the easiest ones to start off on. The ones that I like. That's the best bang for your buck, especially if you want to, like, you know what, seeds last forever. There's these one seeds that they had from some palm trees from the time of Jesus, and they end up growing them, and so seeds last for a long time. So seeds are very important. So freaking where I get my seeds, the best bang for your buck, the pea seeds, is the True Leaf Market. True Leaf Market, they do a good job. You get like 25-pound bags. But get the green peas. The dun peas grow faster, but the green peas, that's what these ones are. And just do 5. Get some lights, some LEDs, some like T5s, just like the little shop lights. I'll show them to you. They look like these right here. See them? Just get like a little rack going. Just get those little lights going. They're like little LED lights, the white ones, like the T5s, but they're LED versions of them. They last a long time. And then these are like these things are like from Bootstrap Farmer, the heavy duty ones from True Leaf Market. You could order everything True Leaf Market. Even these things, you could reuse them over and over. They're the heavy duty Bootstrap Farmer ones. And then just some regular soil. Add a little bit of soil. Add a 5.3 ounces of your seeds, and then just cover them, soak them real good, and then like 3 days later they'll start hatching, and then you water them a little bit more, and then like another 4 days, 5, 6 days, 7 days later, like a week to like 10 days, like a week for the dun peas. They grow fast. These ones taste like a little bit longer, like 7, 8, 9, 10 days. So yeah, like when they start hatching, when they start sprouting, then you just add a little bit of water and make sure they got water. Do it like every other day. Add a little bit over the little ridges inside these things. So you have like little things in there. I don't want to mess up. So see, like little ridges, like that. Yep, that's step 1. Yeah, so I just finished covering it with soil. Cover the seeds with soil. Soak it real good. Because the top one, it has holes inside the top one. Because you're using 2 of those. These are like then after you're done with that, soak it. You put it underneath here, like these ones right here. Don't put on the lights. Just leave them there like that for like 3 days, and then they'll start sprouting. Once they start sprouting, you could turn on your lights, and then start watering them again, because they'll probably be dry by then, like 3 days. And then like every other day after that, and maybe they start growing taller, maybe like every other day after the last point. But at first, yeah, just soak them real good, and then like 3 days later when they start sprouting, then you just start paying attention to the water, like every other day for sure. And yeah, see how it has the like ridges? Just fill up the water up to the ridges. These are the Bootstrap ones. Like they're 10 by 20s or something. They're called deep dish. These are deep dish ones. So you buy they come in sets, 2 of them. So there's ones with the holes and ones without the holes. So you need the one with the holes inside the one without the holes, for it could drain the water inside, for you don't flood out your plants, for don't get all moldy. And they grow a lot better. And buy those at True Leaf Market. They're like about 15 bucks for like the pair. But you can reuse them over and over and over, because they're the hefty duty deep dish 1040 Bootstrap Farmer microgreen trays. and then just get some of those lights, and you can set it up. Do you one of them in your house? The light's only like 15 bucks too, like around there. Probably like a little bit less, but like around 15 bucks. 15 bucks for the trays, like 30 bucks. The seeds are like about from a True Leaf Market. You get 25-pound bag. You could do like, if it's like $10 a tray, it would be like 750 bucks worth of microgreens you could get. And the seeds are like around 60 bucks for like 25 pounds. So, and then the soil's like 5 bucks, 10 bucks. So freaking 36.75, less than 100 bucks, like around $100. Maybe a little stand, maybe 100, 120 or something, 115. You can make your own little stand. Yeah, but around like 100, 120, 100, around there, about 100 bucks. You could probably get you going some little microgreen trays. And like I'm saying, the seeds last forever. And like this, because even like 2,000-year-old seeds that they had the palm trees from like the time of Jesus, and they wanted to see if they would sprout, and they did. That's crazy. So the seeds last. They're from God. You know, not no GMO Monsanto seeds. True Leaf Market. You can buy bulk 25-pound bags of the pea seeds. Best bang for your buck. Microgreens are like highly nutritious, like superfoods. Like a superfood you could grow in your own house. Sustainable. You know, it's good. And then this, like I'm saying, seeds, if you store them right, they last forever. Just store them in a container like that. They come in gunny sacks, and then just store them in the container like that. You know, they'll last a long time. These ones already lasted years, and the microgreens are still popping out good. But True Leaf Market does like organic and non-GMO. So True Leaf Market for your microgreen stuff. Home Depot, and just grab your lights. Make your little stand. You can start making microgreens. But I'll show you how when they start sprouting and how they come out. But this is like step 2, step 1, step 2, or whatever, and then we'll do like step 3, step 4, and then we'll like finish it. But yep, microgreens 101. These are the microgreens. They've been growing for like 3.5 days. I'm planning on like Monday night. It's like a Friday morning. Like Friday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, 3 days, and 3.5 days this morning. And they're like they're starting to get starting to get dry. So now we put water in them, and then you turn on the lights. See, I just turn on the lights. It starts getting dry. You'll see them start popping out like that, and then it starts getting a little dry, and then you add some more water, and then just watch it every other day. Add water. And then when they start growing like real tall, you might need to water them every day. So like maybe in the next couple days, do water every other day. And then the last few days, you could water every day. And then right before you cut them, water them, because then they come out like all more I don't know, more juicier, more like not all limp. They're more like firm, and they last longer in like the fridge and stuff. Just seem more fresh, you know what I mean? If you water them right before you cut them. There's a lot of microgreen people, they're like, oh, don't water them before you cut them. No, water them before you cut them. They make them like more crispier, and like more fresh. But you just water it. See, just lift up that thing. See the little roots coming out, and just put the water right above those little lines. And boom, that simple. And just do that with all of them. And then, yeah, day after tomorrow, probably water them again. And when they start growing a little bit bigger, you water them every day. And I'll show you what they look like when they're ready to harvest. But yeah, microgreens, pea microgreens. You grow them in your house all year long. You could have little fresh salads all year round. Superfood salads even, for cheaper than lettuce. And long-term food storage, you know. Security. Learn something. Update on the microgreens. Remember I said water them every other day after they start sprouting. Well, they start soaking up a lot of water after they sprout. The roots start going to the bottom. So pretty much after they sprout, I checked them today, they look a little, could use a little water, so just put a little bit of water each day. Cover up those lines and just put a little bit of water each day. Because it does look dry. So you can check underneath. You don't want to put too much water. See, it's completely dry. The roots. Just add a little bit of water. Just fill it up above the lines. So you got every day after they start sprouting a little bit of water. Make sure they're, they got water and the roots could suck up the water. Because when the roots pop out, they start drinking a lot of water. But yep. So the first day is just plant it, soak it real good, and then 3.5 days later is when you put the lights on when they start sprouting. And then you start watering it a little, just cover those little lines every single day for the next couple of days. And it takes like about 7 days, 10 days for them to be ready. But yeah, update. Just add a little water each day and make sure, they don't get too dry. We're getting ready to harvest them with done microgreens, done peas. They're like about 7 days in. They grow fast from seed to plate in 7 days. But just get them, then cut them. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Which is cut them and then rinse them, spin them, and then put them in a Ziploc and date them. They last like a couple weeks, at least a couple weeks. They'll be good for like a month up in the fridge. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, and then like when I said, the 3 days at first watering it, or you soak it real good and then don't water it at all for like 3 days, 3.5 days, and then when they start sprouting, then you water them. And I said do it every other day. Well, the next day, like they're so dry, the next day they need a little bit of water. So when they start sprouting, water them that day, and then the next day water them, and then like you could skip like a day, and then before you harvest them like this, water them again. But yeah, just make sure the soil don't go dry. But soak them real good at first, and then 3.5 days later, water them again. Water them the next day, and then keep an eye on them. And then water them right before you trim them. But yeah, these are the done peas. They're ready to go. Yeah, the green pea microgreens are done and ready to harvest. I'm gonna harvest them right now. It took like 10 days. Well, Monday, and today is like Thursday. Like 10 days. They're ready to harvest. Like I said, the first time you soak them real good for like 3 days, 3.5 days, and then they'll start sprouting. And then you add water them that day, and then the next day, because they'll soak up all that water, and you know what I mean. Like since you went like 3 days, they'll be dry. So water them on the 3rd day, on the 4th day, and then you could like skip a day and then water them. And then like when they start coming out like this, on like the last couple of days, water them, every day, because they drink a lot of water. And then I like to water them right before I harvest them too, because they make them they're more crisp, and they seem like they stay fresher longer, because when you like don't water them and you harvest them, they're like all wilted. It seems like they've been in the fridge for a couple weeks or something. But if you water them, they last real fresh for like a couple weeks, all the way up to a month. But yeah, microgreens, green pea. Now I'll show you guys how much we harvest. It's pretty much like a bag for each tray. That's the microgreens harvest. We got the done peas harvest like 4:15, and then it takes the green pea microgreens. It takes them like 3 more days. It takes a little bit longer. So like 7, 8 days for the dun peas, and then like more like 10, 11, 12 days for the green peas. But yeah, you could have that, and it stays fresh for a couple weeks, like really fresh. But they'll last good for like a whole month in your fridge. You could put them in salads, tacos, tostadas, burritos. Just substitute it for lettuce. Packed with like a superfood, packed with all kinds of vitamins, nutrients, minerals. But yeah, food security too. The seeds last a long time. But yep, there's the final batch of the microgreens, from seed to bag to, from seed to plate. You can literally go like that within like a week, within like a week and a half. Pretty cool. But that's what I like. I like the dun peas because those ones are like real hefty and a sturdy plant, like really healthy for you. And the dun peas just grow super fast. My wife likes the dun peas. I like the green peas. They're it's more nutritious. They're just more stronger plant. And if a strong plant like that has to be good for you. But yeah, much love. Stay strong, my brothers and sisters. And catch me on the next video. I'm out. Peace.
JCTRUTHER. Much love, stay strong, my brothers and sisters. Subscribe, like, share, and comment.